Hey, it's DJ. Welcome back to Deathbells. Let's go ahead and get started. So we're really close to completely finishing all of the bedrooms, which is a good thing to get past. We do still have to build the royal quarters, and I figure we'll build them right down here. We also have these two petitions outstanding, which we should get done. So let's go ahead and check this one. This room, most likely we'll need to just pop some, maybe some iron plates into the floor. And then we could etch those. So let's go ahead and do that. So we will, let's take a look here. Exceptional, superior, exceptional, superior, exceptional, superior, finally. Okay, so let's go ahead and take that row out. Look at this one too, superior, exceptional, exceptional, superior, exceptional, fine. Okay, let's go ahead and make a little cross here. We'll drop some iron in here, and then we'll go ahead and etch the iron. So we're gonna put floor in. We're gonna change our filter here. So let's go ahead and filter set. Because right now our global settings are only to use blocks. So we want to turn on bars. We want to also make sure, okay, everything is selectable. Build. One too many click outs. Okay. So now we want to choose manually. So I'm hitting the Z button for choose manually. So now we have bars listed here. Iron bars, there we go. And then I'll choose with last used. Do that. We're getting the iron in now. Now what I want to do is I want to check my labor, and I want to go to my engravers. I'm going to turn off everybody but my single legendary engraver. So Tikud. Caravan arrived. So now I want Tikud to come here and etch, engrave those ones. Tikud engraved a masterpiece somewhere. Tikud's working away. We can go ahead and put a door on here. And this one, we want a metalsmith guild. So we're going to go ahead and zone meeting area. New guild hall, metalsmith. Okay. Then we'll go look at the value of this one. Okay. Tikud's up here engraving. So let's go ahead and change the priority of this engraving to a 3, just so we can get this done with. There we go. Tikud should run over here and do that on his way. On their way. I don't know if Tikud is a boy or a girl. Lytast created Nanak Thosput, a pigtail bag. Let's go ahead over here and put, it's not available yet. It's still being either moved. Merchants unloading. Okay, let's look at the value of this room is now 13,000. So a little bit of iron goes a long ways. Now what we can do is we can go ahead back to our labor. Go back to our engravers. Get our other engravers going. We'll engrave this chamber as well. Now we still do have that set to 3, so they're just going to start working here. Guild Hall with the musical hall has been satisfied. It's no longer shown in the DF hack as being around. Then we'll be able to finish these bedrooms once they're done engraving there. So let's go look at our trader. Let's ask for some gems and take a musical interlude while I do this trade. And some of these steel toys that they brought. They sure brought a lot of stuff in this round. We'll go ahead and get this llama too. It's a male llama, so that'll increase our llama. We can start melting down. They do have a ewe and a ram. Since I haven't had any real problems with the terrifying part of this map, I'm not going to control animals like I was doing. Maybe I'll grab the sow as well. Dwarven ale, dwarven rum. Ale, beer, ale, wine, ale. Now we're gonna have a lot of boozy booze. Rum, 229. This is gonna jump up to a lot. They just loaded their wagons. Probably up the cheese making production too. I mean, I see a lot of milk here. I didn't buy any of the milk. Could really increase our cheese production. And the nice thing there is that we get the barrels back out of it when we make the cheese. Free, well, not really free barrels, but all right. So much stuff. Don't need any buckets. I do have steel battle axe. A couple of steel battle axes. Can either give them to military, or I can melt them down and recover the steel out of them. Do have a steel short sword here. Variety. Some steel spears. Looks like I'm gonna probably make a mixed military group. Have a variety of weapons going. There's a steel crossbow. I could get an archer going. Some more steel picks. Getting pretty expensive already. It's a lot of steel picks. Should make the miners happier. We are going for happiness after all, so. Training swords, training spears. Steel mill shirt. Not a lot of steel with them. Grab some coats. Some shirts. Cloaks. Some dresses. 10 grand. Hopefully I brought enough for all of this. Shopping spree. I was not expecting all this steel to come in. Got any steel gloves? Yes, you do. Probably okay on seeds. I have 1,400 seeds, but I bought all those nuts from the filthy elves, so some of those seeds are probably useless. Never go wrong with pigtails, though. I'm already getting 13. Let's go ahead and see where I'm at. 16, so I'm already over my ability to actually buy all this stuff that I selected, so I'm going to have to trade some stuff in. We'll go ahead and pick out some of these cheaper cloth bins. Now we can make a better decision. Oh, there's some nice dyed blue. There's some expensive steel bolts. We'll put them on the list, but probably end up handing a bunch of stuff back here. What I want? Oh man. We have a lot of food, but we don't have a lot of meat. Spikes, some cheese, some splints, some crutches, some pots. Silver bookcase. Alright, so let's go see what we need to bump out of here. Yeah, those steel bolts are the most expensive things I just added. Gold bars. Get back the syrup. I was grabbing those, I was like, meh. I think we're gonna have to start giving back some of the steel stuff. So let's go ahead and get back to steel arrows. Trader loss is still pretty bad. Now shirt. Battle axe. Battle axe. So I wonder if we should get back the swords and not the axes. I'll just keep the swords. I was gonna melt the buckler down, so we'll give that back. Back some of these toys. Sorry, kids. Priorities. I'd like to keep the blocks. Probably do have enough plump helmets. Wasn't quite enough. Okay. Ah, wonderful. Thank you for your business. So what we really need to do is get some more gemstones going. We're gonna need to mine out a lot more. We also need to build this out. Got to make sure that we 100%, because we had changed our filter to allow for metal too. So gotta make sure we don't get in trouble there. Okay, so that one's done as well. Still got this web shooter down here. That would be handy to get a web shooter in the chamber here. So let's go ahead. Is this all set up and ready to go? Yeah, this is all set up and ready to go. One to the north just looks like I'm just want to make sure that visually. Yep. Alrighty. Probably dig down some more too. Get some better, higher quality gems. So let's go ahead. I'm gonna lock this door for right now. Let's give a little bit more space down here for more shooting of the webs. Unlock that door now that I've locked it. Brilliant. Clean out these rocks. What I don't want is anybody coming in and stomping over the webs while they're busy collecting rocks. Should also do it full size. Something like that. Be hilarious. I'll hit the second cavern and then I'll have this hard to defend. Put one more in here just so I can fix that stairwell. Okay. Okie dokie. And then also, what we want to do, okay, that last boulder has been picked up. Now I'm gonna lock this door. And we're gonna have to keep an eye on this. Well, that... Okay, so that was me opening this hole here. Because this is all the stuff I got to be able to visually see in the walls. Anything interesting? Bloodstones, green diamonds, milk quartzes, native gold, petrified wood, some tourmaline, some native platinum. Could make some more coinage. Pink tourmaline, fortification agates. Just want to keep an eye on here for our Forgotten Beast has wandered off the map, but I'm still pretty sure they're okay, here we go. Wandered in and out of the map. Like they can smell there is a path open. And fortunately, we have the water out here, so we can't actually go running out there and try and collect the thread right now. Forgotten Beast is fighting a cave toad. Okay, like I was saying, we're going to hit cavern number 2. So we want to basically cancel all this, all that, and all this. Yeah. So I'm going to change this to just be one stop down. Then we'll go ahead and we'll empty this out here. Then all I need to do is put a hatch over that one, or a floor tile over that one. I don't think I have any hatches built right now. Let's go ahead and change this to with filters, and then we'll go ahead and F into filters. We'll remove the bars off of here, and I think we'll have to let these ones get covered out. Hopefully no one fell down in. Nope. Okay. And then we will, I think we can just do this. Okay. And then we'll build construction floor over that. We're all distracted. You have a Forgotten Beast wandering around. Just want to make sure this gets sealed up. Probably more important for me to watch the door here for a minute. Where is our beast? I'll wander off the map, go out of sight. So it'd be nice if we had some visuals on some more of the map. The beast wouldn't wander off like that. And we are... don't have water on. There we go. So we're at the level of water. So our beast should be able to come here and see this. It would be lots of webs on there. That's what we want right there. All those juicy webs. So I think we should put a peephole. Maybe right in here. I can change this back to a 4 now. And then I think once we put the peephole in, it'd be nice to be able to see the Forgotten Beast. going to be pretty tragic to set up this web trap room and then not be able to trap. Or it's not really not be able to trap, but the forgotten beast gets past, comes in. So we had the human bard, who was the unhappiest. A weaver joined the merchants, and Godin Cave Treaty Bard has joined the merchants. Well, we don't have anybody in the unhappiness area anymore. So I'm okay with that. We'll also want to do a room check to make sure everybody has a bedroom. So what I think, I'm going to go up and start working on the royal chambers. I'm going to try and keep an eye down here for if that forgotten beast pops up. Some migrants arrived. Lore, proficient trapper. And English, more medical, competent strand extractor. Maybe I should build out a strand extracting labor. Adequate engraver, Ming. Bringing lots of animals. Looks like it's a small migration. We're really close to the 200 count limit anyway. Merchants leaving soon. Just make sure there's no other migrants here. Okay, so let's go deal with these animals. Pop these grazers. Looks like we had some. You get that ewe and that ram probably over with the alpacas. I'm going to throw them in here for right now. Yeah, we have one other ram over here, so. You get that piggy. Okay, let's go lay out some royal quarters. Still keeping an eye down here for if anything mad happens. There's also some random blocks that we just purchased. I know there's a native gold block in there, but since we're building out royal quarters, it doesn't really matter if we use all the cool rocks for that because it will just be better value anyway. So I think right here is where we're going to build out some royal chambers. So maybe we just do a big extended royal chamber. And we'll break this one down into, since we have all the, this whole fort has been square after square after square. Now we can just break this one down. Something like that. We can have the dining hall. And then we'll have a bedroom. And then we'll put a tomb here. Mad floors. Let's do them all. That'll give the dwarves something to work on for a little while. Okay, somebody's sleeping on the floor. So let's go check our bedrooms. Places. Basically, we want to see. Okay, there is an empty bedroom. There's an empty bedroom. So let's go look and see if we have. See, all these people have bedrooms, has fine quarters. This batch here, we don't have bedrooms for. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 are not currently in bedrooms. So let's go ahead and put lore. Back to places. Look for our next empty bedroom. Give Ming a bedroom. And it might just be because some of these, I think Ming is a fresh migrant. So hasn't been given a room yet. There's a free bedroom over here. English. More free bedroom here. Ape. Free bedroom there. Oop. This also gives us an idea of bedroom to dwarf. Now all those children, the one thing about that is the children will stay in their parents' bedroom until they become adults. And then when that happens, then they need their own bedroom. So depending, we may need to actually create one more buffer of bedrooms. I know, unfortunate, but it's the reality. Okay, we do have a good number of bedrooms here, so we don't need to create a buffer of bedrooms for those children, like I was saying. That's good. It looks like it's some of those humans that asked to join. Brimstone, chromite, yeah, these are the galena, rutile, sandstone, the blocks that they brought. Okay, and I think we do need to go ahead and start mining more. Looks like we do need some more coffins. Furniture, burial. Some doors down here, give us some extra little tombs. Tombs. We'll get the rest of these later. We do need to build out extra cells here. Nope, I don't want there. Okay. And then we also need some chains. And we want to extend this one. That. So now if we look 20 out of 19, one hostile back on the map. Didn't know how sneaky you were going to be. Sneaky beaky. And okay. Let's go ahead and smooth this one here. I'd like to be able to see off that area. I mean, I do like this dark shale look, so maybe I'll carve out this area here just for stone collection. Gives us some more stones out there. There's sneaky beaky right there. And off the map again. Let's go ahead just for the rocks. We will go ahead. Rock that one in. And why did I do that? I don't want any shooters coming and shooting through that wall. This will give us a good amount of dark stone. Some kaolinite over there. Bleh. Don't love that. Have to be careful you don't catch one of those diagonals. That'll give us a bit more stone, methinks. Okay, we're all good on the edges. Let's check our edges. Okay, keep an eye here. Don't have any forgotten beasts on the map. Nice colorful wall there. We should probably smooth this path here. We will just go ahead and loop it around like that. Sleeping in his bed. So if you want to, this is true for Dwarf Fortress and for RimWorld. If you are trying to get the value up of a room, what you can do is like this central block. We could put an iron block there or something, platinum block, something more expensive, and that will increase the value of all these rooms. The other one would be to the thresholds for the doors. You put stone there. You put metal there. Now that'll 100% increase your value as well. If you're trying to go for value. Rogut, the Umbra of Shafts. Off the map again. Getting a lot of masterpiece. We're only down to 14 in the mid-range. Be nice if we could get some peepholes so we could see all of the first cavern. The Helix of Skulls diamond has been found at a day's travel to the north and incorporated into your holdings. Keb has been appointed to the position of Sheriff of the Humid Nets. Keb appointed to the position of Militia Commander for the Humid Nets. Cotton has been appointed to the position of Sheriff for the Humid Nets. Cotton elected to the position of Mayor in the Humid Nets. Let's go look. Center on Fort. Skull Diamond. Site Government, the Humid Nets. Okay. So that's what they were talking about. Since it got acquired into our fort. Getting some darker floor here with all this shale. Just excuse me for a second while I cough. There we go. Human being human. What would be nice is to get a farm going that is above ground plants. What we could do is we could utilize this patch right here. We can move all these animals off of this. Let's do that. So we're going to adjust the size here. We're going to remove the animals off of here. They'll all need to be hauled over into this area. Grab, grab, grab. There we go, much better. And then we will go ahead and zone. This one's been exposed to sunlight, that's why we can use it. So, no, not a zone. Build. Workshop. Farming. Farm plot. I'm gonna go ahead and do a striped farm multi. Oh, maybe I'll just do the whole thing. here we go. That's all right. They'll figure it out. I think what I'll also do is I'll put a hole here. There, cut it. The animals can be easily moved over here to the farm. Little entryway there. Should probably do something about that at some point, but make sure there's nothing surprising in the can't do's. What are we doing? Cinnabar. I like that. Let's go down and let's actually set a jump point to here. I don't think I have one set for here. Oh, wow. Web chamber. This one is there, right? One hostile. And I just wonder if how we have it currently set up, if the Forgotten Beast can't really make it into the door of our fort, because usually they smell it immediately. And they're like, oh. I can kill. Water right there. Open. Ah. I wonder if they can't actually make it to this side here because of... No. That's blocking. That's what I bet it is. They're not a flyer. We got trees. Lock in. Okay, let's go this way. Comes up here. Well, I killed that Gorlak, and there's a path around this way that gets directly here. So that's not it. What this big room also gives us is room for spider webs to be dropped on the ground. Could you see some spider webs out here? And I think we probably do the same here. So we do have some gemstones in the wall there. Need a lot more rock. This one's a little easier to carve out because we do see the moist walls and we just don't want to hit anything wet. And all we're doing is getting stone. We could dig deeper, go down and investigate that other cavern a little bit. Be really nice if we could get some magma flowing, but yeah, that tree is just holding in. Like if this tree were to catch on fire and collapse, or something were to happen to it, just flood in. Petition. Farmers Guild would like a grand Farmers Guild. 13 on the middle of the roads. So we can go to places. Bedrooms. Which one was it? It was Company of Stone. Places. Trickery of Dangling. Am I just not seeing it? Dwarfs. Farmers. Company of Stone. Okay. The Fell of Gullies. That's why. So we should take a look here. Exceptional, 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 superior. There's a masterwork there. Exceptional, exceptional. Superior. Masterful. Masterful. Okay, so let's use this one to. There's a masterful there. Okay, so I think we come back to like here. And that one's masterful. Winter is back. Construction floor. Change our filter back. Give us bars again. Then we're going to last use iron bars. Throw some iron bars in here. Solve this problem pretty quickly. Like to build something. What do you like? Floodgates. Okay, these bedrooms are done as well, so we can go ahead and set these up. Looks like we need to put some furniture in those ones over there as well. Missing cabinets. Extra cabinet. It's a loud cabinet. Alright. Need some doors. We didn't get doors on these ones either. What are we at? Not quite. Go ahead and take out. It looks like because this was a fairly early on one, they didn't do a whole lot of masterwork carvings in here, so the initial value was kind of lower. I also didn't set Tikud to be the only sole engraver in here. Which we can do. Higher chance of getting something good. Yeah, one of those was only finely crafted. Whoa, well crafted. None of them were masterwork. Okay, we're going to pull those back out. Do that part again. Are these new floodgates? Guessing these are new floodgates, aren't they? Yep. Okay, got one master of ice there. We're cooking up masterpieces left and right. Okay, so that guild hall now should catch up here in a minute. Okay, dropped off the DF hack view. Anything problematic? No? Okay. Does look like we can start putting in some doors here. Dining hall. New Forgotten Beast. Forgotten Beast Oxsuit has come. A gigantic hairy lizard. Its thin wings of stretched skin and its bloated body. Its pearl hair is patchy. Beware its fire. It would be deeply satisfied if everyone could live as one in complete harmony. It tends to be swayed by the emotions of others. It tends to avoid any physical confrontations. It is trusting. It is very humble. It often acts with compassion. It is slow to anger. It doesn't try to get things done perfectly. That's going to make... I'm going to just close this door for right now, so that I can go back and focus on getting this this decorated out. That fire breather. Be really nice if we could get that fire breather to be defensive for the fort. But that would be very, very tricky. Let's go ahead and do an office. The queen. A dining hall. Queen. I completely forgot about the liaison. We will have to do one more set for the liaison. And a tomb. Liaison can have basically this size. Maybe we'll put those right here. Go ahead and cancel all that because we're in a danger zone of our filters being bad. Wall. Let's go ahead and set our filters. Get bars off of there. Okay, that's better. Alright, that's better. Maybe I would like offset. Yes, I would like to offset to cancel. Here we go. Much better. Why did I do that? Dwarven privacy. Walking in the door. With filters, there we go. If you're walking in the door, I didn't want you to automatically just look all the way back to the bedroom through everything, so just offsetting stuff. So office space, dining hall, bedroom. And I don't think Outpost Liaison does not need a tomb. Should I etch this floor first? Haggard. Sunk into depression. Fourth toe right rear foot is broken. Fourth toe right rear foot is smashed open. Upper body's torn open. Rotten beast can heal pretty well. Yeah, now that we've been carving out one type of stone, all the floor is looking the same color now. Bedrooms. Multi. Kablamo! All of our bedroom needs are now met. Six masterpieces so far. Queen's eating her food. I think that's our queen, yep. Doesn't have the tables and chairs set up in her dining hall yet, so she just ate in her office. Forgotten Beasts got into a squabble. And we have some burning fire down below. Rogat Zaspu Ab. Oxit. Appear to have survived that combat, so we no longer have a Weber Forgotten Beast down here. All we have is the Fire Beast of Doom. Okay, her throne room is a royal throne room. She is happy with that. We can go ahead and we can do these. Do these. Not quite there yet. Almost have the floor completely in here. Guessing our legendary engraver had to go eat some food, take a nap, do some sleep, be a dwarf. Okay, now we can put in this floor here. All of these are going to wait on the engraving to happen before they put them in. Down to 9 in the mids. All this would be very achievable with misters, but I think we go dig deeper. Let's go look at Highlight. I think we come down over here. Somebody's in a mood. We will just let you mood and go back to what I was doing. I think maybe right here. Well, I have this big area right here of firelight, but completely goes away. Like a big old hanging. Interesting. What about you? Now you go all the way through the cavern. Trim off these edges a little bit, make a little. Tunnel tubes. Pop a peephole right there. Fire-breathing monster, forgotten beast, is attacking fish people, but in the water. So just shooting lots of steam. Doesn't lit these trees on fire because all this water that's here. It is creating a lot of steam. What we'll do is we'll just make a little forgotten beast trap up here. Micah. Give ourselves a little peephole. Shale mug. Given a moment for that shale mug to get somewhere where we can actually put it. Just looks like a bag of seed. Peach pits, yeah, they filled it with seed because it was a bag, it was available, so they just put a whole bunch of seed in it. Immediately. It's funny. Giant open bedroom. Evil mystery cloud. Doing evil mystery things. Kind of surprised that Dwarf hasn't just accidentally wandered over there. I don't have any real reason for them to, but that doesn't stop them. I mean, there's vomit on the ground here, so. Somebody's been out here vomiting. Still do need to do this. We need to put a roof on that area out there as well. Okay, we're probably... Like, what the hell are you doing? Where are you going? Oh, you're grabbing rocks. Okay. I was like... So in theory, we can get these doors in, lock up some chambers, get a little fire breather dude and lock him in here and maybe deal with him a little bit later. Some brilliant way. let's go deeper down and go ahead and pop some holes, some peepers. Bone wool, spire glazes, deathbells. You're a poet. Okay, we got our peeper hole, so it revealed all of this stuff. Let's build a wall right there. Anything interesting? Some clear garnets. Okay, so I think I'm gonna call it for this episode. We did get the royal chambers in. We almost have them finished off. We just need upgrade this bedroom a little bit and upgrade the dining room a little bit, and then looks like the mausoleum needs to be upgraded a little bit, so we'll have to fiddle with that a little bit, put in some iron floors. But I will do that here in the next episode, get that all taken care of, and then we'll dig deeper and get into Caverns 3 and try and get some candy. So I hope you enjoyed. Thank you very much.